Okay, I think I'm ready. I have this box here set up with some wax paper down on the bottom. And then I put everything inside of this box here. And I have some paints here. They're already mixed up. I mixed them up with just regular school glue. And I also put in a little bit of bottled water. And it's about 1 to 1 with the paint and glue, and then just water to consistency. And then I'm going to spray some WD-40 somewhere in the mix. I'm not sure exactly where yet, but I'm going to do a dirty pour. So when I layer all these paints into another cup, that's where I'm going to do it. And then I'm working on this little canvas board. It's not an actual canvas, so I heard this might warp a little bit, but once it's already once the paint on the front is dry, if the board itself is a little bit warped, then I'll probably take this label off of it, spray it with some water, and then like put some heavy books on top of it so that it can flatten back out again. I got these canvas panels at Walmart. No, that's not true. On Amazon. And then these are the paints that I'm using. I have some like pretty decent acrylic paints, but I was trying to use up some old like craft paints first. Let's see. I'll start with the pink. I was trying to finish up this Martha Stewart one. I don't know what the name of the color is. I couldn't see it anywhere. Oh, rubber ball, and it's pearlized. So it was whatever I had left of that. And then I mixed it up with this Delta paint, and the color on that is called watermelon. And then the white is this folk art. Like I said, I have some like better acrylic paints, but I was trying to use up all my craft ones first. The black is this Americana. The gold, this one's just from like a dollar store. What is it? Angel's Craft acrylic paint. The blue is Apple Barrel, and the purple, I don't even know. I don't know what it is. I don't know how long ago I took the label off, but the label's gone. So I don't know what that is. So let's see, first I'm going to put on some gloves because even when I was just mixing up these colors, it was getting really messy. So I have gloves here. And you guys know I'm a hairstylist, so my gloves are black. Also, this, like I said, it's 5x7. So from my research, the rule of thumb is that per 16 square inches, you'll need 1 ounce of paint. So that means that for this, I'm going to need a little more than 2 ounces of paint. And so this cup that I'm using is a 3-ounce cup. So I'm just going to almost fill it up. And like I said, I'm going to do a dirty pour. Let's see. Oh yeah, the one thing I didn't mention was I put some thumbtacks on the back of this board so that once I set it down, it's going to be elevated from all the runoff that's going to be here on the wax paper so that the back of this doesn't get messed up. Let's see. So I'm probably going to start with white. And these colors that I'm mixing up, my friend Belle suggested that I do these colors. She did not mention blue, but I added that in there just to have a little bit more color. But you know what? Maybe I won't do the blue. I don't want it to be too busy. I'm going to take the blue out. I'll just put... That bottle was almost empty, so I'll just put all of that right back in the bottle, and I'll use it for my next pour. So I'll start with some white. And then she had said purples, and she said pink. The pink I have, it's not really very pink. I guess I could lighten it up a little bit by putting some of the white in there, but I did not. It's more like a I don't know, it's kind of berry looking. So when I was mixing my colors, like I said, I did some research, and everything that I was reading online was saying to make it look like melted ice cream. I think I did a pretty good job of that. Let's see, I'll just do a little bit more. I think I need to do, I'll do more purple too. It needs to be a lot, because the one thing that I'm seeing is that you're kind of better off having too much paint as opposed to not enough paint, because you can always run off the excess. Ooh, this gold is gonna look so good. Oh, okay, so before I go any further, I'm gonna do a little spray of the WD-40 in there. That should be good. Let's just hopefully I'll get some cell production, because I'm only using like craft glue that I bought at Target, so that doesn't, I don't know how that's going to be for cell production and how it's going to do, but I'm hoping that that little squirt of WD-40 is going to help me out, because what I really should be using is Floetrol. But I wasn't about to try and wait for my Amazon order. I just wanted to get going on this. I wanted to already get a little crafty. So the other thing I'm planning on doing is using what spills over to make some jewelry. So I have some pendants coming from Amazon. And once those arrive, then I'll be able to use everything I pull off from this to make some jewelry.
What about just like layers on top of each
I know,
other?
how it doesn't mix up.
Yeah.
So I saw also that if you don't have any kind of mixing medium, which like I said, I'm using craft glue, but if you don't have that, you could use just water, just only water it down. But when you do that, because you don't have a binder in there with the paint, it just tends to the colors run together more. So I'm gonna do what I heard being called like a traveling tree ring. So let's see. I've never done this before. I think I'm supposed to put some white down first. Put some white down. Okay. I'm so nervous. Ooh, that looks pretty.
Whoa.
Oh, I think I put too much of that gold in there, but I guess we'll see.
That looks good. It's alright. Whoa.
That is a lot of paint. I think I
Yeah.
did my math a little wrong. Let's put some right here. Oh, that's
It's okay.
so weird.
You can always just make a lot of jewelry out of it.
Tilting it.
Right there looks cool. At the
Oh.
corners.
I forgot I have a heat gun. I wanted to hit it with that, and I totally forgot. Oh
You
well.
still can.
I guess. I wanted to get it before. So that did not really produce hardly any cells so far, but we'll see. Okay. Ooh. No, I don't like that at all. Here, let me tilt.
I'll get you another palette or canvas. Oh, that's cool. Alright, I'm gonna go back inside.
I'm not seeing. Oh no, I went to spell. It's okay. The paint kind of levels itself out, so I'm not too concerned about where I'm pressing with my finger. Okay. I really like the way it looks in this area. This area is okay. I pressed it and that was not a good idea. I'm going to take my gloves off and then I'm going to hit it a little bit with the heat gun because I already see some bubbles happening. And I think that if I get them to pop, I might get some cells. Oh, they already popped, yes. Okay, that's it. So it might produce more cells later on, but right now that is what I have. Like I said, I have some Floetrol coming in the mail, so I'm excited to try that out because this looks okay, but I'm not super excited about the results. Let me see if I can get a little closer so you all can see. That's what I made. There's a little bit of cell action like in there. Got a few little small cells. Some small little, like the white is popping through on the red in some spots. I got little red dots around there, but there's some cool kind of lacing action happening like right around here in the black. That's cool, but yeah, like I said, I'm not super stoked with the results, so I'm really excited to get that Floetrol coming on Amazon because I think that's gonna give me some much better results. But I'll probably post another picture tomorrow because I think sometimes it can kind of change a little bit as things kind of move around and as it settles. But I'll let you know. Thanks for watching. Bye.